The hills are alive with the sound of music. Hi everyone, I hope you're doing fine. Sorry for that, I needed to sing, but I'm not in Austria, nor am I anywhere near Europe, but this place is called Little England. I'm standing in one of the hilltops of the beautiful Nuwara Eliya. It is the highest city here in Sri Lanka, and it is the most important place for tea production. So please spend some moments with me as we tour this wonderful city. Once again, gentlemen, welcome to Nuwara Eliya. Founded by the English explorer Samuel Baker, Nuwara Eliya is a city in the tea country hills of Central Sri Lanka. It is 6,128 feet above sea level, and aside from being the #1 location for tea production, tourists and locals alike flock to this area for its picturesque landscapes, historic colonial-style buildings, and its cool weather. So let's start the journey! And let's start dreaming! While on our way, we saw many new and interesting things. Look at these cute little fellas lining up on the side of the road. It's a monkey family, with Mr. Alpha Male making sure that he's part of the picture. But what really drew my attention was this astounding view of nature. Just wow! It was so beautiful with all the plains, mountains, the waterfalls, and the river. It reminded me so much of the beautiful Lungern in Switzerland. Just a little further is another beauty, the Rambada Falls, although I didn't quite understand why it's famous until later. So now we're finally here! Yay! Seeing these not-so-city common animals is like a breath of fresh air. And it's my first time to see a black and white cow. Yes! We stopped by at the Grand Hotel for a quick lunch. Now, tummy full, we headed to our hotel. Hotel? Are you sure, honey? I thought it was some sort of a factory, but boy was I completely wrong. It was actually a former tea factory turned into a 5-star hotel. Excellent choice, SB. When we stepped inside, they gave us a handful of this mixture: fennel seeds, cardamom, and cane sugar. You have to toss it into your mouth all at once, and I tell you, it was unexpectedly good. Now let's take a look at the room. Night came early, and I was in a surprise again. Fine dining at its best. Happy anniversary indeed! What's also cool about this place is this ginormous generator that is displayed at the ground floor for all eyes to see. So as I was saying, this was an old tea factory. Although I don't drink tea, my husband does, and the tea tour helped him understand the process of tea making. Sri Lanka is very famous for its tea, you know. When it stopped raining, we went for a quick tour at the famous Sita Amam temple. It was there that I learned all about the love story of Rama and Sita and how the Monkey King helped to get them back together. So yeah, as I was saying, it has a very nice story behind it, the story of Rama and Sita. And of course, it's a love story. Yeah, it's very famous and I just learned it on our way here. And unfortunately, we cannot film inside the temple. This is it. This is what you can see outside. And here's a little peek in the inside. On our last day here at the Heritage Hotel, Mr. Sun finally showed up. So we spent the whole morning touring around the hotel's vicinity. We went inside this botanical garden and got amazed some more. The view up here is just fantastic. It's awesomeness to the highest level. I mean, literally the highest. Hi! Though we were not able to visit all the famous spots in the city due to some restrictions, the cinematic view of nature up here was very satisfying. When all your senses are awakened, it gives you the best feeling ever. Bye for now, Nuwara. On our way home, we stopped by at the only restaurant that's open, that offers international and not only spicy cuisine, that is. Have a very late lunch, like it's already 3:20. But it's okay, we had fun. The place turned out to be part of the Rambuda Falls Hotel, which offers the best view of the famous waterfalls. Remember the tiny humble falls I filmed earlier? Well, this is it now. So these are tea leaves, and for tea production, they only use light colored leaves. So these three, 1, 2, 3, these are for black tea. And the process or the steps are much more than for the green tea, the second leaf. And the first leaf, the smallest leaf, is for silver or white tea. Interesting, right? It reminds me of 1 Corinthians 12, which talks about unity in diversity. The verse tells us that there are diversities of God-given gifts, and I quote, "To one is given wisdom, to another gifts of healings, to another working of miracles, and to another the gift of prophecy, but it is given to each one for the profit of all." So just like the tea leaves, although each leaf has a different purpose, all of them belong to one and the same plant. So do we. We have different and unique God-endowed gifts, but we are all part of one and the same body, that is of Christ. So let us use our talents wisely. And never think that your talent is too small to do service. Just like the Rambuda Falls that is visible on the roadside, you might be seeing just a part of the big whole. Pray about it, use it for His glory, and you will surely bloom and turn out to be like these spectacular, life-giving waterfalls hidden deep in the mountains. What a privilege it is to be God's children. Well, that's it for now. Thank you for watching and God bless you.